What's going on, fight fans? About 2 days ago, I watched the Gloves Are Off episode for the upcoming women's super middleweight unification bout between Franchon Crews-Dezurn and Savannah Marshall. I enjoyed it. I thought that it had a decent amount of entertaining in it. It didn't seem too staged. Sometimes shows like that come across as staged, and that maybe one fighter is trying to do a little bit too much to sell the fight. But both women, I thought, came across as respectful. They came across as trying to, I would say, quietly intimidate the other to let the other know that they're about business. And I'm actually looking forward to that fight this Saturday. Now, I'm glad that I just found out that the fight has been picked up by ESPN Plus. I was wondering why DAZN or someone else didn't have the fight picked up, because when you look at the schedule, particularly on the ESPN website, it didn't have any television next to it. But I saw this morning ESPN Plus is going to pick it up, so I am looking forward to that fight. What I would like to do is I'd like to know if any of you watched the Gloves Are Off episode, and I would like to do a little pre-fight predictions. I want to know, who are you taking in this fight? Are you taking the champion Crews-Dezurn, or are you taking Savannah Marshall coming up to super middleweight? And if I'm not mistaken, Savannah has actually fought at super middleweight. I may be wrong about that, but I thought she had one or two fights up there. To be honest, this is a 50-50 fight to me. I really don't know which direction I want to go in. On one hand, I think that Savannah Marshall could win this fight. I think she's taller. I think that her boxing skills are a little more polished. I think that Peter Fury style can overtake Franchon's style. I'm talking about with the jab, with the upper body movement, maybe with some foot movement, jab with a power hand behind it. As far as Crews-Dezurn, the biggest, to me, X factor for her is the power. She's called the heavy hitting diva, and the woman does have heavy hands. But that's the thing. I think that she has more heavy hands necessarily than she has power. And for Franchon to win this fight, and I do think she can win this fight, I think she's going to have to use her boxing skills. She's going to have to bring something else out of the bag, because in that last fight, when she fought on the undercard of the Katie Taylor Amanda Serrano undercard fight, I did not like the way that she fought. Now, if you listen to my video, and if you didn't, go back and check it out. And I'm sorry, I forget the lady she fought. I was very critical of Franchon Crews-Dezurn because I did not like the way that she fought. I think she's a better fighter than that, and it just seemed to me that she came into that fight bombs away. She wanted to make an impression. She wanted to flatten that woman, and she wanted to show everybody that she's the hardest hitting woman in the sport. I did not like that approach. I'd have liked to have seen her use her jab, maybe, go down to the body and then follow up with the power. That's how I think she can get Savannah Marshall and win this fight. But what do you think? Who do you have winning this fight? Do you think Crews-Dezurn is going to come out victorious and have her titles? Do you think that she can knock down or maybe even knock out Savannah Marshall if she connects with some of those shots? And what about Savannah Marshall? We know she also has power. Do you think that she can hurt Crews-Dezurn? Let's be honest, and I'm saying this respectfully. Crews-Dezurn is a big girl. She's in very good shape. She's going to come in on weight. She's going to come in at 168, but I'm telling you that she is going to come into that fight at about 180 pounds. Every fight I've seen her in, I want to say that she may be about that weight. So she will have that to her advantage. Anyway, fight fans, let me know what you think. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so we can keep talking boxing. Other than that, I'll talk to y'all Saturday.